The Buy Local Summit has become an important meeting place for international buyers and South African sellers. The local manufacturing sector in particular is showing signs of growth, even though it's still off the 20% mark it contributed to GDP back in the 90s.
We have 86 buyers coming to the expo over the next 2 days to come and look for companies that can supply them with their products, ranging from small ticket items to big industrial items. So at the end of the expo, we're going to measure how the value of the deals that has been generated by each of the companies that exhibits here.
The government has renewed its focus on production and manufacturing in a range of sectors, including the agricultural industry.
Within JET, about just over 60% of all of our products are actually manufactured locally within the SADC region. We've been on a big drive over the past 18 months, 2 years to pull manufacturing back from China and actually start trying to reinvigorate our local manufacturing industry.
Over 200 companies exhibited at this year's Buy Local Summit to show the world that everything from clothes, shoes to beverages and heavy-duty machinery can be made in South Africa. Government is now pushing fair and equitable trade with other countries.
What we're going to do is to find who those companies that are bringing those products into the country are, so that we can then engage them and say, this is what you're bringing to the country. This is an alternative that exists within the borders of South Africa. And these are the number of jobs and the impact you can make.
Events like this, I think, are crucial to get close to entrepreneurs, guys who wouldn't necessarily have this exposure. We wouldn't be able to just pick up a phone and find them.
The manufacturing sector was once one of the largest employers in South Africa, but lack of investment and the flood of cheap imports dragged the industry down over the years. However, new local procurement regulation is helping to turn this around. Increased investment too is getting this important sector back on track. Sumitra Nydoo, CGTN, Johannesburg, South Africa.